My name is Monica Ailey. I'm with Homeward Bound Animal Rescue Group, based out of Bedford, Texas. Homeward Bound started in 1994 by a lady named Barbara Richardson. She named Homeward Bound after the movie Homeward Bound, The Last Journey. So she kind of was inspired that way, but she's been involved with animals and animal rescue for a long time prior to that. So, but she decided to start her own organization and kind of specialize in dogs that are less adoptable in the shelter environment. We do not have a shelter. We just foster dogs through our homes. We get them vetted at our participating vets, and then we bring them up here to adoptions at PetSmart and Petco, and that way people can view them and meet them, and we then accept applications for them. If it seems like it's a good fit, we proceed with a home visit. From there, we do reference checks and that sort of thing to make sure that everybody who's on board and everybody is, ready to go, and they're, the dogs are fully, like I said, fully vetted, so they're, medically covered for a year. They come from the high kill shelters in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So we get a list of there's some people called shelter walkers, and what they do is they go into the shelters and they take pictures of the animals on the euthanasia list. So, and then from there they send the pictures and the information to us, to the rescue organizations, and we go through them. And when we have openings, when we get an adoption, we get to pull a dog off the euthanasia list from the local shelters. Well, we have private funders that will donate monthly, and then we do fundraisers. We do a lot of Facebook fundraising. It's pretty easy to do Facebook fundraising that way. We don't always get a lot of feedback, but it's just easy for us because a lot of us have full-time jobs and then we're taking care of the animals and that sort of thing. But we do get funding from there, and sometimes grants as well. We'll get funding from grants. So, but we're not government funded or anything like that, so we're kind of on our own. There are lots of different kinds of events, but PetSmart and Petco are huge supporters in our adoption events. It's a great way, people that are coming in here are already, buying for their current pets and looking for maybe a companion for their pet and their family. So, but then we also do other outside events every now and then. There's local events that are dog related or animal related, and we'll go there as well. I originally started out doing fostering black dogs, big black dogs that are less likely to get adopted at the shelter, and that was kind of the reason why I was drawn to Homeward Bound, was because they kind of went for the underdog, and since then I've moved into fostering pit bulls. But so basically we choose them off the list, and then we go pick them up at the shelter. We take them to the vet clinic. We bring them home and integrate them in our home environment with our packs. And from there, we start training them to have a few manners at least before they get adopted. Mainly potty training and crate training, whether they be puppies or whether they be adult dogs. We start from scratch just like they were puppies, and that way they're more adoptable when somebody's interested in them. So, but the good thing about it too is that we get to know them. We get to know their little quirks, or what they like, what they don't like, and stuff that they need to work on. And so they're in our homes, and we get to know whether they're good with other dogs, good with small dogs, little dogs, cats, kids, that sort of thing, or if they need to, a little training. So when somebody's interested in them, we have a good insight to what they need and what a good fit is for them. What I really like about Homeward Bound is that we do screen people. Sometimes it is a little sometimes it puts some people off every now and then, but I think if you really go back to realizing that we bond with these dogs, they're in our homes, we love them, we bond with them, we care about where they're going, and we want to make sure it's a good fit. We don't want to just adopt out dogs and just keep placing them and it not stick. We want the family that's accepting them into their homes to truly, truly love them. And so, you know, it's really important that we go through the process that we go through so that we feel, as a foster home, feel good about where they go and are at peace with where they go and happy. So, and it's great when we get pictures and get the updates and stuff like that. So we tend to try and keep in touch with our foster home, or with our adopters, because it really helps us to let go and allow the dogs to move on to a happy home. Yeah, I would say that, you know, what I think is great is that if they can just kind of get to know the breed that they're looking at. A lot of times people just kind of, you know, just are drawn to a breed, but know why it is that you like the breed, why it is that you are attracted to it, and make sure that that fits your lifestyle, you know, because if you live in an apartment and you get this hyperactive dog, you're going to have some issues.